now here is TD Ryan, who is in the Hy-Vee parking lot right next to the gas station, for day 3 of this year's Freezing for Food.
Can I tell my wish, Lauren, or does it count? How does that work?
You know, you just say your wish.
Well, I wish that we get some more donations here in this last 49 minutes that we have left of Freezing for Food 2023. We've had so many wonderful surprises, so many nice people. Again, that's why we love doing this, is we meet so many wonderful people doing this. We got the Fanuc. We'll have to get Fanuc on here one more time because, again, this will be our next to the last one before we have our grand finale. But, again, Bill, we didn't know. Every day we don't know who's going to show up. And Saturday we're hoping for a big Saturday. It kind of started slow for us, but it certainly has gained momentum here.
It has. You know, in terms of total product right now, we're at 3,531 pounds. And in terms of cash donations, we're at $15,175.
Yeah.
And that is going to provide one heck of a lot of product for the food pantry.
And for folks who don't know, Bill volunteers at the food pantry, so he sees this firsthand what it's like, and what a treat to get the stuff in there. We're asking about what it's like, what the ambiance is like when people go to the food pantry, and you say it can be a very festive thing. You don't just hand somebody a bag of food. You let them go through with a little shopping cart and decide what they want.
We have the shopping carts they go through, and it's just like for them going to the grocery store. They can pick things that they like, things that they need, things that they want. We don't force them to take stuff they don't want.
That's great. That's wonderful. I want to thank Shadow and Ken Donald, the only 3-time donators this year. I want to thank them so much. Mike and Gene, who are Dan's neighbor. Boy, Dan the newsman, he knows everybody. As Dan's friend from church donated a little while ago. Another anonymous donation. Mark and Pam, we want to mention thank you guys so much for your donation. Kimberly, we talked to Harold from the Kishwaukee Sunrise Rotarians. I want to thank Harold for his donation as well. Well, this is what we love, Bill, right? These little ones, 3, 4, 12 pounds, 16 pounds.
Yeah, every little bit helps.
Yeah.
Well, let's put it this way. You bring in 10 pounds of food, and that may feed a family 2 meals.
Right.
You know, and that's important. That's what we're trying to do, feed meals.
Well, like we say, just like bringing a casserole down to your neighbors when they're struggling in the area, you bring some food down to them. And I remember when my father passed away, we had so much food in the house because everybody brought us food there. But it's a wonderful thing. It really says love, doesn't it, the food?
It does. And that's really, you know, there's so many needs in the community right now because of the economics of everybody. And
the inflation.
Yeah. That's it. And so there's a lot of need, and it's anybody in need in DeKalb County.
I like it when you said that before. I like that a lot. So who does the Salvation Army serve? Anybody in need in DeKalb County. So help them as we help our friends and neighbors here in DeKalb County. Again, we're in our final hour, and we need your help to get above our goal, again, and get as much food as we possibly can for the DeKalb County Food Bank, the Salvation Army. You know what I meant. So we'll take one more break near the bottom of the hour, Lauren, and then a little after 12 o'clock, we'll have our grand prize announcement. Well, I'm so used to the bozo with the grand prize game. We'll have our grand announcement for our grand total. But help us to make it the biggest total ever. Again, it's Freezing for Food 2023. We're in the Target Aldi shopping. No, we're not. We're in the Hy-Vee shopping center. Listen to the crowd. You're hearing it all live on your news and information station, FM 98.9, AM 1360, WLBK. All right.
11:42 is the time, and now here is TD Ryan with one last update before the big final announcement for Freezing for Food.
Yes, Lauren, now the end is near. It's time to face the final curtain, but the final curtain is going to be very exciting because we're very excited about. We have Bill Fanuc, and we've had a tremendous Saturday morning.
We have. It's been a tremendous 3 days.
It has been a tremendous 3 days, yes. So many wonderful stories. We want to thank your offspring for helping out here today.
We had, yesterday my 2 daughters helped out today. My son's here with our granddaughter Lily, who's being a little microphone shy, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, and my son and her brought 12 pounds of food.
Yay! All right.
We're appreciative of that. Thank you, Lily.
Very good. Well, thank you, Lily. One thing I want to thank Karen. Karen had so many nice words for me. Karen, I'm so blessed, you know what you said to me, but I'm so grateful that her donation, and she was asking about the Meijer thing. Let's tell people again about that, Bill.
So on next Saturday at Meijer, there's a little card that you can do any day, and you buy it for $10, and Meijer will double that, and $20 will go to the Salvation Army. But next Saturday, if you buy that card, it'll be worth $30 to Salvation.
Wow, how great is that?
So yeah, it's a very helpful thing that Gary Billings at the food pantry can take advantage of and get some products that we don't necessarily get.
So it's right there at the checkout line, and you just tell the cashier, and then you give her the card.
You
Right?
give her the card and pay for it, and then that becomes $10 or $20 on a regular day, but next Saturday's a triple day, so it's worth $30.
All right, that's great. You know, I think it was Cher who once said, "If I could turn back time." I'm pretty sure that was her who said that. But we have the turn back time cars. That was your lead-in, by the way. I'm sorry, I apologize for that.
He's a great guy at
I
Segway.
hope if you didn't have the audio going on that one. But tell us about the turning back. Who we got here? Here, I need a microphone probably. That would help. Of course, Mike Treadle grabbed that. Anytime he sees an empty mic, he just grabs it.
Mike Treadle.
Tell us who we're talking to here, please.
Turning Back Time Car Club.
Okay.
We have the big show downtown.
Okay.
At the end of July every year.
Was this the biggest one ever? Because, boy, I was down there, and I tell you, everywhere you looked, there were cars and motorcycles.
It may have been.
Okay.
It may have been.
All right. You sound like a politician.
It's hard to
I don't wanna
document
commit one way or the
exactly
other.
how many cars.
Oh, sure,
Because
yeah.
not everybody that enters the show, brings a car to the show, decides
Right.
to register.
But it's a great show, and it's great for the city of
It's so
Sycamore.
much
and
fun.
I know you want to thank the people in Sycamore, and we talked to Jim Winters, the police chief, every year. It's so smooth how you guys get all those cars in there, and yet accommodate all the people.
Yeah,
It's
the
just a
city of
wonderful-
Sycamore with the fire department, the police department, city services, public works, everybody pitches in, and it really turns out nice.
And tell us about that money you generate, you donate that. So tell us about how you generate that money and how you decide who gets it.
So we have a follow-up meeting after the show, and the board gets together, and we look at past donations, entities that we've donated money to, and then different members may have new ideas
Okay.
and new places to distribute money to. So
So
we
get that
talk
fresh
about
out of there, okay.
We talk about it and make a choice. Make choices. We usually divide it up. I think this year it was maybe 15 different
Is that right?
places that we chose to divide money up to, and then various members then make donations, or some of them get mailed.
Okay.
Like today, we're going to present in person, so we try to do that as well. It's
Well, God
a
bless
lot
you
of
guys.
fun.
So you take a wonderful fun event, and then more people benefit from these.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
great.
it's great. It really is.
So do we have to be a gearhead? I'm very proud of my Audi. That's a 2003 Audi right there, which I paid way too much
It's
for.
very fine.
And it's paying way too much for repairs too. But what is it with the car club? Do we have to have a special car, or do
We
we
don't have a special car. My wife now, Kelly Kuhn, is voted in as our new president. She's not a gearhead. She's just married to a guy that likes cars.
Okay.
So, and my daughter Madeline DeVito, she was the president for the past 4 years. She's grown up with Jeeps, and so she has a Jeep and had a Jeep, and now she's got a new Bronco. So
Okay.
her and her husband are into cars as well. So they both served on the board for many years, and so not everybody is a gearhead though. That we've had people that drive buses and all different walks of life.
So if they want to join or thinking about joining, how would they do it? How would they?
To contact us through the Facebook page would be the simplest way.
Okay. Well, we want to thank you guys so much for helping us out there. I have to give this guy a little airtime
Yeah,
because
he's been waiting.
he'll go through withdrawals if he's not able to talk on the radio. And of course, that's Mike Treadle, the man, the myth, the legend that is Mike Treadle.
Yeah, the guy that's not afraid of the microphone, right?
Well, Mike, you've been doing this, I don't know how many years. Will you come right at the end of our Freezing for Food? You always like to put us over the top. And again, you'll put us over the top here with this check, again, this generous donation, where our goal is always to bring in more food than we did the year before. And I got a little dicey here this morning, but now this will put us over the top again. So once again, the Turning Back Time Car Show is the folks that put us over the finish line, I guess.
Exactly. It's the same story every year, TV. We come out and we put you over the finish line, and that's kind of like what we like to do. Because car guys, we're all a bunch of show-offs.
That's right.
But you know what? You were talking about the city of Sycamore before. I want to put a kudos to them too. You interviewed Dave Palmer, our announcer, and he and this is up on my Facebook page, and I think on the Car Club Facebook page as well. He had an astounding quote, and it was something to the effect, I'll paraphrase, was everybody brings these cars out, and the city of Sycamore loves it, and they get behind it, and they go 100%. The police and the fire and the public works. The guys from the city are out there at 4 o'clock in the morning putting out those barricades and getting everything ready. And now, on top of it, the Dirty Bird people have brought back the cruise night on Saturday. So it's turning back into the Turning Back Time weekend again, like it originally was when Chuck Griswold started it back in the year 2000. And I've been to every show except 3.
Okay.
So,
I think if he would have said it, it probably would have been shorter than when you said it.
probably.
Kidding. Okay, tell us, and brag on your car, Mike, because you always like to mention your car on the show.
Well, now it's not as much to brag about as it used to be. My Barracuda's gone.
Oh, the Barracuda's gone.
The Barracuda's gone, but I got a 2015 Mustang that's fast enough to be fun and slow enough to be sane and a whole lot more comfortable.
He's always got that little kid face.
And air conditioning, yes. Yeah.
Well, we want to thank the Turning Back Time Car Show and everything they do. Again, it's wonderful that not only we benefit, but so many other folks benefit from what you guys do. So we're going to get a photo op here, and Lauren, we're going to send it back to you. But again, a little after 12, we're going to catch the news at the top of the hour, but then we're going to have our grand announcement. Again, we're excited, possibly a new grand total, a new all-time grand total here for Freezing for Food. But our thanks to the Turning Back Time Car Show. They're here in the parking lot in the Hy-Vee Shopping Center. It's Freezing for Food 2023, and you're hearing it all live on your news and information station, FM 98.9, AM 1360, WLBK. Listen to the crowd.
Be there.